Yo, yo. My bad. Yo, what's happening? My bad, I'm looking at the screen, but I really should be looking at y'all. So, like I said, y'all see me early on live if you was starting this live, and I was just going to the mall, buying some comic books or some regular shit, chopping it up with y'all. So I'm kind of like, I guess today I kind of give you an instant or just like a quick like glimpse of like how my day is. Um, and nah, I don't plan on being on live all day, all the time. But because I'm kind of coming into the end of my tape and I'm inspired by certain things, I feel like I think this is cool to share it now real time because I got some other things that I can't wait to work on once like the tape done, and I'm really excited for that. That I know it's gonna like the habits that I have now. I'm gonna have to adjust and change so I can start because I'm always gonna be a student. That's why I keep practicing. That's why I'm having like right now. I guess I can tell it right now. So I'm so excited. So last year I did a freestyle on the beat, the Youngin by Fabulous, right? And I think I did it justice. It sounded cool. But I always had a second verse to it because initially I wrote the verses to Fabulous song, but my intention was like, oh, I'm gonna make this a song. I used the beat as like a backdrop. Like if I had made a slap and it sounded like this, well, how would it sound? But I loved it so much, I was like, nah, I'm just gonna drop the freestyle. And then coincidentally, I don't know. Anyways, I don't know like the time frame, but I also know that something. I think it was the Fabulous like 30th anniversary, something along those lines was happening. But at the same time, I I had got like the Gina Views T-shirt and stuff like that, and shout out Gina Views. And so I was like, oh, would it be dope if I like rap on the verse? That's her favorite rapper, and I could just whatever. So like I just made it just one verse and like rap in front of the camera, but I could have done better visually. I think kind of using your tools. I was like, all right, cool. It came from cool visual content, and then I was kind of playing off the whole like the worker and the rapper skit. Uh, so now I'm actually gonna y'all see, you guys will see. Um, and I can't wait. That's why like this month I'm really gonna be locked in on studying. But anyways, I'm gonna record the beat to y'all. Oh, so dope. Hold on. I'm gonna record right now in front of y'all, and hope y'all rock with it, man. I love it. I ain't gonna lie. When I heard the second verse, it's funny. 'Cause yesterday I had left the Tyler the Creator concert, and parking lot was dumb packed, and so you just sitting there. I was going. I'm like, all right, let me bump a bunch of old songs or whatever, or new songs, just a combination of. Because in the car is where I get the majority of my music. I mean, I work too, but most where I enjoy it, and I'm just like, it's in the whip. Um, so I cycled through the beat Youngin, even though no, I heard it earlier within the day, and I heard it, and then I was looking through my phone, and I seen the verse, but I'm driving, so I'm wilding. Um, so I'm like, oh damn, I don't got the second verse committed to memory. I have it kind of, but it's not. It's like kind of in pieces or whatever. So so yeah, going back to the part, I'm like, oh, I played it, and I started like reciting the verse, and I'm like, oh my god, this second verse is so crazy. Now I mean to just hype this shit up because like that shit better be good, motherfucker. Over here hyping your verse up. But I love it. I love it. And just the smoothness. All right. So we about to record. Let me see here. And I'm glad like the sun behind me kind of went down and then the light in the screen appeared. Because my lighting is terrible in this room. Like, oh, especially when I use like put the camera right here, like put the like my actual phone camera. When it's nighttime, the light behind me is so eventually. All right, so I ain't trying to put him in no vocals. Y'all can hear him. Let's see. All right, y'all ready? Oh my God! Oh, let's see. Ah, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, what's happening, Mikhail? Duran, my bad. I read the back part. Um, all right. So let's get to recording. All right. Is everything mic on? Yo, 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 yo. Y'all can hear it if I do this, but my shit is a slight delay in this one. Yo, yo, yo. I don't know, we hit a delay. That's one thing I miss too about like different or going to the studio. You can rap and hear it in real time, and this is in real time versus that small delay. So I gotta not hear myself or just hear my raw vocal. But that's gonna come with time and like me getting equipment and all that stuff. I gotta make sure that's eventually that played on the other way. My bad. I wish I could share my screen with y'all, but it didn't slow down, and then I ain't gonna be able to record or be able to stream. So we gonna have to. Y'all just gotta look at me and see me perform. So it's me getting out my comfort zone and seeing something done in real time. Damn, this motherfucker loud, bro, like that. Alright, let's go. I don't even think I need it. Hold up, affected with the pen. You can tell immediately I might not have the riches, but there's so much authenticity. I ain't compromising nothing. Bad vibes get destructive. High five, my vibe. I ain't talking hands touching. Purging the corruption, coconut water with ice. Obsessed with my progression. Only thing that's on my mind. Nothing less than success and keeping my conscience. I can't be selling out just to raise my budget. Nope, pockets full of hope. How to non-believer more connected to the source. Recognize divine inside the woman that I'm blessing. In my adolescence, I was looped with the force. Cruise on this course, took a detour. Had to take these side quests. Young's leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest mode, shoot my shot, then reload. How you so productive with your battery on low? Really, I don't know. I've been going with the flow. I increased my vocab, still can't recognize no. Yup, confidence in every step. Doubting is irrelevant. Stop procrastinating, got my foot on goal. Barry Allen, I'm running with ease. What they see is a flash to me. It's barely speed. Picking up pace on a race with my reflection. Master self movements on my thoughts, reflexes. Holla back. Hold on. Did I want to take it? Yes, but I don't know if this is the one take to be kept. Let's hear this shit back.
Affected with the pen, you can tell immediately I might not have the riches, but there's so much authenticity. I ain't compromising nothing. Bad vibes get destructive. High five, my vibe. I ain't talking hands touching. Purging the corruption, coconut whatever I.
Hold on. Because I'm using the same file that I have before. Let's see this. I'm probably gonna have to mix it again, but just for right now.
Hold up, affected with the pen. You can tell immediately I might not have the riches, but there's so much authenticity. I ain't compromising nothing. Bad vibes get destructive. High five, my vibe. I ain't talking hands touching. Purging the corruption, coconut water with ice. Obsessed with my progression, only thing that's on my mind. Nothing less than success and keeping my conscience. I can't be selling out just to raise my budget. Nope, pockets full of hope. How to non-believer more connected to the source. Recognize divine inside the woman that I'm blessing. In my adolescence, I was looped with the force. Cruise on this course, took a detour. Had to take these side quests. Young's leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest mode, shoot my shot, then reload. How you so productive with your battery on low? Really, I don't know. I've been going with the flow. I increased my vocab, still can't recognize no. Yup, confidence in every step. Doubting is irrelevant. Stop procrastinating, got my foot on goal. Barry Allen, I'm running with ease. What they see is a flash to me. It's barely speed. Picking up pace on a race with my reflection. Master self movements on my thoughts, reflexes. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'.
Oh, that was gas. That was gas. I one took it. I one took the first verse. That was cool. I don't know about the second verse. It sounded clean. I think it sounded clean. I like it. I like it. It sounds better than the one I did before. This is the older one.
Have the riches, but there's so much authenticity. I ain't compromising nothing. Bad vibes get destructive. High five, my vibe. I ain't talking hands touching. Purging the corruption, coconut water with ice. Obsessed with my progression, only thing that's on my mind. Nothing less than success and keeping my conscience. I can't be selling out just to raise my budget. Nope, pockets full of hope. How to non-believer more connected to the source. Recognize divine inside the woman that I'm blessing. In my adolescence, I was looped with the force. Cruise on this course, took a detour. Had to take these side quests. Young's leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest mode, shoot my shot, then reload. How you so productive with your battery on low? Really, I don't know. I've been going with the flow. I increased my vocab, still can't recognize no. Yup, confidence in every step. Doubting is irrelevant. Stop procrastinating, got my foot on goal. Barry Allen, I'm running with ease. What they see is a flash to me. It's barely speed. speed, picking up pace in a race with my reflection. Master self moves on my thoughts, reflexes. Holla back, youngin'.
Holla back. I like it. Alright. My bad. Keep in mind, I can't see the chat and have this shit open at the same time. So y'all, and I'm not looking at myself when I'm rapping as wow. I'll see the shit after the fact and be like, what the fuck? Let's get it. Oh, I can't wait. The second verse. This is what I've been waiting to do, bad. I feel like I slept on this.
Holla back. Holla back, youngin'.
Oh shit.
Holla back.
Look forward to rejections, confirmed what is not for me. Uncover my third eye, I can see the unseen. Tap into the cosmos, young and this an earth sign. My Venus is an Aries, so you know I'm already love. I no time wasted, every moment's treated major. Retreat to reconnect, had to resurrect my passion. Hand transactions, what I spell makes magic. How the fuck you this calm with a smile and be snapping? They don't see the turmoil of feeling in my bad days. Had to meditate just to keep myself a spazzing. Got me,
ooh, I could have done it. I fuck up right here. Whatever. They don't see the turmoil of none of my bad days. Had to meditate just to keep myself a spazzing. Trouble being, have a spazzing. Trouble being patient. I can help you be productive. Yeah, too much words. Had to meditate just to keep myself a spazzing. Trouble being patient. I can help it be productive. Trauma got me guilty. I can take a break for nothing. See months to come, see the strain that it left of me, along with this juices that I drank from this Georgia peach, keeps me re-energized, entering a new prime, higher and my lower self. Posing hit the fusion. Best of both worlds, rich thoughts of broke hunger. Pen strike the paper till pen strike the paper, sparks fly, hit thunder. No law enforcement, so I'm just running up the ticket. I ain't got like it. Alright, let's get it.
Tap into the cosmos, youngin'. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Look forward to rejections, confirmed what is not for me. Uncover my third eye, I can see the unseen. Tap into the cosmos, youngin' is the earth sign. My Venus is an Aries, so you know I'm already love. I no time wasted, every moment's treated major. Retreat to reconnect, had to resurrect my passion. Hand transactions, what I spell makes magic. How the fuck you this calm with a smile and this snapping? They don't see the turmoil of feeling in my bad days. Had to meditate just to keep myself a spazzing. Got me, keep myself a spazzing. Got me,
oh my god, bro, this is so far.
Snapping. They don't see the turmoil of feeling in my bad days. Had to meditate just to keep myself a spazzing.
Oh shit. I'm gonna delete the first. Wait, how does this sound?
Fuck this calm with a smile and be snapping. They don't see the turmoil of feeling in my bad days.
Down for report.
Wasted every moment major. Retreat to reconnect.
Had to resurrect my passion. Hand transactions, but I spell make magic. How the fuck you this calm with a smile and be snapping? They don't see the turmoil of none of my bad days. Had to meditate just to keep myself a spazzing. Trouble being patient, I can help it be productive. Trauma got me guilty, I can take a break for nothing. See monster compensate, the text message fucked me up, and now I gotta sit here and do the rest fucking again. Oh, I am freestyling now, what the fuck? Young and educated, I ain't never gave a fuck. I'm just cooling, styling, riding, living, life I know I'm flying enough. Motherfucker. Freestyle's not really my cup of tea, but when I get the pen writing, I get the Midas, highest, numero uno, young and educated. I'm just trying to get the bag, money, guap, money, cheese, bread, money. I'm just kidding. I don't want the money. I mean, I want the money, but it's not about the money. It's about the arts. Alright. It's about the arts. Alright, hold on. Just to keep myself a spazzing. Trouble being patient, I can help it be productive. Trauma got me guilty, I can take a break for nothing. See monster compensate the strain that it take on me, along with the juices that I drank from this Georgia peeps, keeps me re-energized, entering a new prime. My higher and my lower self, post hit the fusion. Best of both worlds, rich thought and broke hunger. Pen strike the paper sparks here. Pen start. Damn, I want to do the whole thing over, but I think this one sounds really good, so let's see. Let's see up to what point that it started sounding crazy.
Just to keep myself a spazzing. Trouble being patient, I can help it be productive. Trauma got me guilty, I can take a break for nothing. See monster compensate the strain that it take on me, along with the juices that I drank from this Georgia peeps, keeps me re-energized, entering a new prime. My higher and my lower self, post to hit the fusion. Best of both worlds, rich thought fusion. Best of hit the fusion. Best of and my lower self,
post to hit the fusion. And then world rich thought and hunger. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Entering a new prime. prime, my higher and my lower self.
Pose and hit the fusion, best in both worlds, rich thoughts and broke hunger. Pen strike the paper, sparks fly, hit the thunder. No law enforcement.
Oh no. I didn't. That part I ain't say confidence.
Pose and hit the fusion, best of both worlds, rich thoughts and broke hunger. Pen strike the paper, sparks fly, hit the thunder. No law enforcement, I'm just running up a ticket, and I ain't even got a lot to kick it. Wait. Alright, I like it. You ain't got a lot to kick it, money. You ain't got a lot. You ain't got a lot. You ain't got a lot to kick it, money. You ain't gotta try so hard. On the world, everything is on the. Isn't Can I Kick It? It's a Tribe Called Quest, but I think Snoop Dogg flipped it and Kendrick flipped it. Phenomenal. Nah, I flipped it.
Ticket, and I ain't even got a lot to kick it. Wait. I'm just running up a ticket, and I ain't even got a lot to kick it. Holla back, young man. Holla back. See, for mine, the type that love ya. Then A's alright. These 4 bottles that started dropping 4.
Oh, I'm about to just let that shit rock. Fuck it. Thank you, Fabulous, for creating a phenomenal song that I get to rap on. And I'll make sure that motherfuckers know where it came from. I mean, they gonna know anyways, fucking Fabulous people, but you're not gonna know, like, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? I've been lacking on my business, yes I know. Don't remind me, I've been busy.
I ain't even got a lot to kick it.
I ain't even got a lot to kick it. My bad, I know y'all don't see what I'm doing, but I'm trying to just match this up. So that way it come in.
Back, youngin'. Wait, back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Cruising. Top on the Sadie's low. Turn this up when you hear this. Back, youngin'. Back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'. Wait, holla back, youngin'. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Cruising. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'.
Alright.
Holla back. Cruising. Top on the Sadie's low. Turn this up. Help the dough. Holla back.
Oh, because I got it from the music video.
William H. Bonnie. Ma, I make you famous. The kid been making these mommies yell Papacita since Kangos and Shell Top Adidas. Love when Ted.
There goes the monetization on my video. Hey, honestly, I would even be like a lot of the content that I post on YouTube be free because I'm not like some videos if I'm like on live and it's long, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't playing nothing, I can monetize it, right? But for the most part, the videos that I make, like with music and stuff like the freestyles, who the copyrighted? Not no strike, but I'm saying like get yours because YouTube gonna pay you whatever, you feel me? I get the privilege of rapping on the song and practicing and becoming one of the greatest rappers ever. Hopefully. No hope. No. But this allows me to pay homage to the legends and also rap at a high level. Cause I got no, come on, I'm gonna rap on the Kendrick song. I gotta rap the best verse I've ever done in my life at that moment. You know what I'm saying? And then the same thing, like I got this, I feel obligated. I've been lacking on my day parking. So this is My bad. I seen some shit talking about a ticket. Now I'm like, oh, that shit was cap. Eat these dick cap. The people, wow, they'll just make their own website on some government shit and put .org instead of .gov, and you get caught up. You got happened to me before? I got someone got I had like $300 left, and I got a random email like, "Do you want to open up for Young Jeezy?" Bro, first I was dropping my first tape. I said, "Yo, for what?" But I'm like, "Nah, it's gotta be fake." So I'm reading what the email said, then I look at the club. I'm independent. Like, all right, let me see the club they're talking about night, and then like everything kind of matched. Like, oh, he's performing at this place. This is by this place. Okay, this must be legit. Wrong. Person at the bread and goddamn ghost. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, so I knew it too, but the like, you know how to be like, oh, you know, like a hopeless romantic, which I believe in that as well. I'm a hopeless dreamer. Like shit, like some dream shit. Like, oh my god, bro. Like I believe in the impossible. Um, and so like especially back then, I didn't want to miss out on no opportunity, and that's kind of, I did keep the learning curve because I had to. It was a big ass learning curve because I found myself in spaces where like I would jump at every opportunity, but not all money is good money, and not necessarily as doing opportunities get money. I mean, outside of like background fucking extra cat, like, you know what I mean? Because for a while there's a lot of fucking in Miami. There's so much background role shit going on. Oh, we're in this independent movie here, and we're on this reggaeton music video. Oh, we're in this hip hop video. Oh, we doing a commercial for Sam Adams. What the fuck? Yeah, just stand right there, act like you're having a conversation. Yeah, I love acting, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But like being on set, like the dopest film set I've been on was there's I think TV series is called Bad Monkey with Vince Vaughn. That shit was lit. Oh, and I got my little cameo, bro. I was episode like 3 or 4 in the beginning, the scene where Vince Vaughn is chasing someone through Wynwood, and then man, see when I'm on set, I'm gonna make sure I'm paying attention. I'm doing everything, like the people on set, because like it's a job, bro. At the end of the day, so a lot of people going like I remember being on set and people be on just like some motherfuckers be like, oh, they see the females because obviously you go on set, you'll be fine ass female. I met a lot of girls, dude. I'm not saying like, oh yeah, I was out there. I'm just saying, um, there's some elegant women out there, and so some people are just like trying to get the hoe, and other people are, operas. Like there's a difference between you taking advantage of your opportunity and being like an opportunist. And I'm probably playing words on semantics, but what I mean is if you're presented an opportunity, you take full advantage of it. That's rightfully deserved, right? And I believe when things don't line up and you try to force it your way, even though like the universe, God, everybody telling you no, and you just like, no, I want it my way, then that's when things kind of, and I feel like people that are opportunists operate from that. Like they have to have it their way, and if it's not their way, and sometimes God don't want like, hey, you all right? And I've had to learn that because when I be wanting to get my way and everything keep telling me no, and I try to like break through that shit, sometimes like God be like, sit your ass down, and I tell you, relax, be patient. And you don't want to be patient, you want it right now. And look, now some dude ran out for your money, and you upset because you never performed beyond Jesus. Um, but yeah, hold on. That's crazy. I recorded this shit way faster than I thought I would. Let me see something. Let me hear this again.
Had a lot of kicking. Holla back, young man. Touch it.
Alright, well.
Version of corruption, coconut water with ice. Obsessed with my progression, only thing.
Alright, I feel like, well, I know what I can do. So, goodbye. Do all this shit. Save, because I'd be crazy. Imagine doing all this. You know what happened? I have a song called Abundance, and I'm so mad because that shit, I have the beat, or I dropped it on YouTube with the open verse on it because that's the last export of it. But I didn't really get to um do what I wanted to do with it, bro. Like that was for the album. Brick by brick, I'm laying brick by brick, I'm laying my foundation. Never move the PM, never move the PM pushing P. My life is divine intervention. Any way you look, I will succeed. I finally find a woman of my dreams. If she at wreck, I'm never gonna cheat. In return, I only ask for peace and fuck a couple times throughout the week. Can't you see? What the fuck? What I said? Can't you see? What I said is what I'm going on. Anything I said is can it be? Sometimes, alright, now I don't know. See anything I said can it be? I close my eyes and manifest the future. Resolution, look in HD. If I think it, get it, blindness. Oh shit. Dry vocals. Oh, I'm tripping. I ain't even. Bro. You're wildin'. Due to my circumstances, I keep saying it like that. Because I'm ill-equipped with the proper equipment to remove noise, I gotta do the background shit. I gotta export the whole verse out. And I know there's people that are actually like real producers and motherfuckers that know what they doing, and I'm probably doing this shit the long way. But this is the way that worked for me, at least for right now, until I'm taught something better. But I think I'll be able to compensate for the lack of what I might on a technical level, what I might not know as of yet. Like when I went to school for this, I learned there's different things I was able to pick up. So, for instance, acoustics, right? I had an acoustics class. We had to build, like, I don't even know, I forgot what this shit's called, because it's not the diffusers, because the diffusers normally in the back, like if your computer's pointed a certain way, you want the diffusers, like if the speakers, oh, this, man, I don't even know how to explain, that's how you know, it's been a minute, but acoustically, right, my teacher made it a big thing, because I didn't even realize it, sound bounces off of walls and travels exactly like how light travels, right? So for instance, like, if you take a laser and you point it at a window at a certain angle, the laser is going to reflect a certain way. So sound travels that same way. So if you're recording, or especially if you're listening, like, cause I'm mixing my headphones. I don't have big speakers. I can't wait. But let's get the spot. We invested in ourselves. Anyways, so for instance, let's say I had two speakers. Like, y'all can't see my desk. Where y'all looking at is where the desk is at, right? So in home studios, most cases, or studios, you have like what's the speakers that are like black with yellow inside? I forgot the brand is called, but let's say I had two of them pointed right here, right? You'd want to have pointed at a triangle, because right, and how you're sitting in front of the speakers, you would be in the triangle of sound, right? That's when you point the two speakers this way and be within the triangle. Like, so imagine if like it was a laser or a light pulling from the speaker. You'd see the triangle and be like, okay, I listen. So you could hear it the best way possible. Now, the reason you want fuses in the back is because it's gonna absorb the sound, right? Because let's say you mixing music out loud, you're gonna have to take into account that you have speakers in your room. Your room, like I'm in a wooden room. That should record. That should be bouncing every goddamn. I don't even know. I don't think sound is a drug. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't think about that. So key that might. Anyways, I don't know. Somebody tell me. So yeah. So when I get the opportunity to and kind of like truly be able to curate the home studio setup, I'll be able to, apply these things that I learned that I wasn't able to apply at that time. It's crazy too. I feel like I'm 35 now. I feel like I'm in that middle child age. I'm big bro, and I got 4 years before I hit Unk status, bro. It's crazy. So I'm enjoying this a little bit. These last 4 years of being big bro. But anyways, there's a lot of things that I learned throughout my journey being just different, you know what I'm saying? Like, once I made the decision that I'm gonna rap, that was always plan A. Plan B, C, D, E, F, G is all of me plan A work, right? Selfishly, because at the same time, I also have I realize that I'm a grown ass man, and I need to make sure that not just my livelihood is good, but you know, everyone in the circumference of that. You get what I'm saying? And I can't do that until I'm good. So, with that being said, I find myself, I find myself at times trying different things out, trying to figure stuff out. So like, yeah, I'm working on music, but all right, let's try to make this online business. I'm about to sell calendars in the beginning of the year. It's putting a manifestation calendar. It's a digital one, so if you got iPad, like I'm over here trying shit just to see if I could create an additional stream of income while so I can support what I want to do, right? And then obviously there's stuff like stocks and day trading and all this type of thing. But I feel like with those type of things, you got to be locked in. You can't really be one foot in. You can be one foot in, one foot out, but you're not gonna get the results of someone who's just like that's their whole universe. They wake up, they got a business about selling them, teaching products, teaching this is how you do it. And it's crazy because if you really think about it, I mean everyone got their own techniques and but once you take a course, they gonna go right to the fundamentals. Support, resistance, higher high, lower lows. You know what I'm saying? These are depending on if it's stocks or if it's like fucking Forex. These are pips. This is for this. This the stock market billions of dollars move a day. But in the currency what's it called? The Forex, the foreign exchange, they trillions of dollars move a day. They all explain the same shit. So really, when it comes to that, you just learn from someone that could you learn someone that can articulate it well, and that can resonate with you, and then you know what I'm saying, apply it. But anyways, I'm saying all this to say that there's countless things that I picked up throughout my journey trying to figure everything out, and I'm grateful because like even at the moment when I fail, I don't realize that it was for the greater good at the moment. And then the beautiful thing is, once I do figure it out, like for instance, right? I remember I was down bad, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I was working at this place and it shut down because it was like right before COVID, but it was temporarily shut down, right? So there's like, oh yeah, y'all can only work 2 days a week. And I'm thinking about all the bills I fucking got, and I was like, all right. So I was working there, and I temporarily took a job at L House. I sell myself short because I have so much work experience, but I was so desperate for a job that I became a busboy. I remember talking to the people when they was hiring me, they're like, you're way overqualified. And I'm like, bro, I just need a job. Bro. I got some money. I'm worried. Ooh. So, and it's cool because they ended up giving me the bar back position. That was good money. But anyways, I was down bad, and I ran into some random course that I just believed in about selling all my business and third, and I didn't have it. And I remember, I ain't gonna lie, I called my ex, I'm like, hey, yo, I need a bet. I'm gonna get this to you double. Send me the knock. I gotta take this advantage of the opportunity. Woo woo. And she a real one. She said that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? She didn't even hesitate. Shout out to her for that. But and I gave it back and some and more. Yeah, I'll give you this. I need 3 times back. Nah, but that's just me. You know, if you do something for me, I'm gonna do everything I can to bless you back because you didn't have to do that. But whatever. Of course, it's talking about how to start the online business, right? To make money, digital nomad type shit. So it was explaining how, let's say you had a soap business, right? And organic soap, you have some type of niche thing, right? So there's tools like Google Trends where you could type in the name of anything. So let's say you're selling sports drinks and you write sports drinks in Google Trends. It's gonna give you, first it'll pop up where you at and it'll show you, okay, this is where in the United States people are searching up sports drinks. These are the related terms. This is the age group. This is whatever. And then you could even go, you could pull the camera even further back and look at it worldwide, right? And that way you could see. So if I'm selling sports drinks, I could see the sports drinks audience and who's looking up sports drinks. And guys, I'm just using an example, right? So the idea is to use this data so that you're able to properly market to your audience, right? Because that, like, marketing is so important because you want to market directly to your audience, right? Maybe that's kind of my trouble too, as like music wise, because I'm so selfish. I'm just telling my story, so I don't even know what my audience looks like, right? Because even yesterday I was so impressed, so I was just like, man, it's crazy. Even though, because it's different seeing it in like your phone, you look at social media, you're seeing like, because I work at the arena too, at the AAA arena, I used to do security, and they I got to bear witness to a lot of fucking concerts, right? So it's always crazy impressive to see like everyone in the fucking crowd. Like I remember there's some band from Spain. They old, bro. I don't know what. I can't even tell you the genre of music they was playing because it was so wide, the different type of songs they was playing. And but I know my mama knew who they was. But the whole arena, there's young people, old people singing their song word for word. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So, anyways, I say that to say, so when I went to the Tyler Creator concert, obviously Tyler Creator is one of the biggest artists ever. But I'm in Puerto Rico, right? And me, just in my experience being in Puerto Rico for the last 4 or 5 months, right? One of the things, mostly everyone speaks Spanish. Obviously, I speak Spanish. I'm Puerto Rican, right? But I'm born and raised in Miami, right? And all of my homies, we didn't grow up. None of us grew up talking Spanish. So that's been an adjustment for me. But then I also see how it translates to music. So when I hear what people are listening to, or like the music that's playing out loud, I was like, damn, I kind of have to I'm in the process of learning and finding like the hip hop spots and the places where I listen to music that I want to listen to. You know what I'm saying? So, but I haven't. As I'm finding it, whatever. So boom. So when I'm at the Tyler the Creator show, and that's cool because I got the tickets to be like in the crowd, but I came in a little too late, so I'm like waiting the goddamn back. And just hearing everybody, even the songs that I wasn't familiar with, the arena fucking going crazy. I was like, bro, that's so fire. That's so fire. That's so fire. Like, that's so fire. It left a really big impression on me. I was like, okay, damn, I can do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like that, I appreciate that, Tyler. You made me believe in myself. Cause I'm like, damn, that's so fire. So fire. And then but obviously, like, that man is a master in his craft. And I was thinking, like, damn, this man rap his shit, and he's like, producing himself. And I'm thinking, like, damn, how? Just even look, I was talking about it earlier, but, cause like, all right, like, I think Cole had mentioned this in the goddamn interview. We talking about how like rap, like the rap kind of like 2K, where you got a skill tree, right? So I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I feel like a 99 overall, but I know I'm not a 99 overall. If we talking about just rapping, yeah, maybe, you know what I'm saying? It's probably stuff I haven't got to do yet, but it's getting there. But it's like from a skill set perspective, the art of rapping. But we talking about my skill tree as an artist, bruh, my performance, my shit, what's it called? Not intermediate. I mean, I have some experience. And I say some because I don't feel like I've been probably performing since like 2016. My first performance was 2016, right? But there was a lot of there would be phases where like, oh, now I'm performing like every other day, and then there's like a gap of like not performing, and then or I'm working on a project, so I'm not performing. I'm actually just like a lot more whatever. but it's been sporadic. And then like I don't even remember the last time I performed. Low key, the last time I performed was at the karaoke bar, rapping "Squabble Up" in somewhere by Omo. That shit was so raw. Ah, you nigga couldn't try me in the tri-state buddy pass, but oh my god, bro, that shit was so fun because I haven't like I didn't touch the I ain't grab a mic and perform in front of people in a minute, and I'm like, man, at least they gonna know Kendrick, and I was like, fuck that, and so that felt like that was fun, that was really fun, but prior to that, it was like end of 2024 that I performed. So I know that part of my artistry is just lacking, and that's gonna play a part into like people engaging and becoming fans of it because the music, the perform, all those everything holistically matters. You get what I'm saying? So I'm grateful this whole time I've been like mastering my skill set when it came to like rapping. Right? Like I remember when even in my teenage years, it was dressing low key. I remember this girl. I had a crush on this girl in sixth grade. Since sixth grade, this Dominican girl. I'm low key mad because my cousin back. He was supposed to take us to the date, and then he left. Well, I'm saying this just because it's funny. It's funny now, but I'm still mad. I ain't gonna say my cousin name either. He just know who he is. But he took my girl, bro. I was hot. He's like, yeah, I'll pick you out. He's like, woo. I'm happy, bro. I'm with Patty Mayonnaise, bro. That's the thing about that, like that. I'm with Patty Mayonnaise, like seventh grade Jose. That man, oh, y'all know my running Jose. But that's what I said this shit rap y'all. So I'm in seventh grade. I'm with my dream girl, and I coincidentally around the same time. No, I think it was sixth grade. It was sixth or seventh grade because I'm went to the same school, but where I moved to coincidentally, she lived in a street like in front of me, right? So I'm like, oh, it's the universe. I'm sure I wasn't even articulating myself like this. Whatever my little ugly ass talking back then, but I was like, oh, that's the one. That's the one. She lived right across the street, whatever. So when things lined up for me to be able to go ahead and like my cousin, yeah, because my cousin had just got a RX-8, so we in the RX-8, mom, that shit was a Batmobile to me back then. And it was new, and fucking yeah. Anyways, long story short, we went on a date, and then end of the night, he had a. I was hot, bruh. I don't even know why I got into this part of the story. I'm actually very offended, and I still feel that right to this day. What the fuck? I had a point to that. That was funny. Anyways, hold on. Let's get to make sure this mid right. These likes. Okay, so turn this off. I actually really like how it's best of both worlds, bitch. Thoughts and broke under. Alright, get the vocals. Alright, let's see how. Alright, no, we gotta do this first. But y'all can't hear nothing yet. I gotta cut off this noise. Alright. Sea moss to compensate the strain that it left on me, along with the juices that I drank from my Georgia peach. Keeps me re-energized, entering a new prime. My higher and my lower self supposed to hit the fusion. My bad. Hey, oh, but I just remember what I was talking about. Fucking performing. So yeah, I gotta get that up. I gotta get that up. I've been thinking about it, but like, cause when I seen like low key, you know, this is God honest truth. I remember when I was producing the Love Tape, which wasn't, it was just me doing random songs, right? I was watching a lot of Tiny Desk performances, and I really love the Tiny Desk performances, right? So, like Erica Badu's is one of my favorite ones. Dochi's is probably my favorite. Chances was fucking great. Big Sean's was great. Um, goddamn Scarface. Yeah, this goes on and on. So when I produced Revenge of the Nerd, one of the things that I didn't get to actually like, I didn't sample nothing because I'm releasing these projects independently. Like I'll, you know, even if something, even if they won't know, someone won't notice now, you know, later on the line, I might have to deal with that. So I was making a conscious, I was intentionally not sampling, but I was like, you know what, I want to make these songs. I want to practice sampling. I'm like, want to be ill, because you know normally like people sample the traditional, so I'm like, I'm gonna sample the Tiny Desk performance because sometimes the acoustics are different. Like the Willow Smith song, Wait a Minute, and the Tiny Desk is so like iconic. Like it's just so gas, and I ain't figured it out yet. I got to do that next soon. Um, like figuring out the how to cut that to make it sound crazy. Cause I've love to. So I didn't figure it out yet. Over here trying to cut. I mean, get right here and double this and make it sound art. It's a whole thing, and I don't think I'm not an expert producer yet. I'm earning my 10,000 hours in real time in front of y'all. But anyways, so I created the Love Tape, chopping up the Tiny Desk performances, and I remember watching Dochi's and how like she performed like her newer songs, and then it transitioned to like some older. Like what's the song? That song is fucking crazy. She was sliding on that. Anyways, I say this to say, I'm like, damn, I would love to make an album that I could play from front to back, like if it was a Tiny Desk. Like low key, WVR was the seed of that. Was that idea was the seed of that? Because I had a project that it was originally going to be called. I'm still going to make it eventually. That might be the long term project that I need to put in the pocket. It's called the manuscript. Maxims of Mari Love. I feel like that shit is just way too long. It's either Maximum Mari Love or the manuscript, or it's going to be a manuscript and then whatever. But the idea is of the album is making, because the world's oldest book is called the Maxims of Ptahhotep, right? The world's oldest complete book. I don't know if it's the world's book, but it's the world's oldest complete book, right? This is an ancient Kemet, I'm going to the whole thing, Egyptian stuff. And like, you always, but in this world's oldest book, this man made a book for his spiritual son, right? For his spiritual successor, right? And this is how to live in Ma'at. And for context, Ptahhotep was a high priest in ancient Kemet, right? So this man lives in tune and all this stuff, whatever. So that's the idea of the tape. Like the album would be like the manuscript to my spiritual successor or whatever, or to my spiritual son, to my son. Like it would lean into that. And I remember making like the Amari Love song. That's on Heru, track one. I just want money and the power and respect and the bitches and the bitches and the bitches and the bitches and the bitches. That's track one. That was supposed to be the intro to that album. And I got a couple loose songs that I just throw out like into the universe. I pulled from that, made it the EP and whatever. That's something I'm gonna eventually make down the line. But anyways, I intended to make that tape to be like, oh, I could perform this in the Tiny Desk from front to back. But then the idea slowly like evolved into WVR. And I think WVR could be performed from front because even sonically, like you have something like track one, like Dogma sounds like, I love how Dogma sounds, but it makes me think of like, I could hear like Ross on Dogma or something like that. I want to make something like that where it's like, it was elegant, but it was hitting, right? Um, it feels like heaven to me. Oh my gosh, I love that fucking song. Fuck up us down bitch real game like 5 gold chains on idolize bitch. Hold up, things motherfuckers sneakers on Bradbury ones on my feet. Band bread ones on my feet. My G, wagging that black chrome on the trip, no foes in the bitch cause I grew up in the crib. Um, right? And then boom, then the worker sounds more like East Coast, New York hip hop. And then more money sounds more West Coast. Even though I kind of like, if you hear the instruments, I use like sounds that it's like in Florida production. And granted, like I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm fucking this phenomenal fucking producer, but I could explain what I did and how got to that. So like because I what I'm using right now is Splice for a lot of the sonics and stuff like that. Even though I do have like I have a bunch of shit in my computer. My hard drive just has an abundance of songs, sounds, and all types of shit. But with Splice, how they'll have like, oh, this is like the West Coast theme package, this is this, and this is that, and this that. So I was like, oh, you know what? I don't need instruments from like Florida songs, but I want to give it like a West Coast feel, right? Because I wrote more money to On God by fucking Ray Vaughn. So that song, man, when my first time coming to Puerto Rico, no, my second time. My second time coming to Puerto Rico as an adult. I was bumping that shit crazy. And it was just like the theme of like where it was at. That was so fun. That was so fun. Just being in the fucking on the go-kart on this little on the island off of the island, bumping fucking Ray Vaughn. That shit was amazing. With my aunt and my uncle, and I'm putting them on like, hey man, y'all. And then it's funny too, because that turned into like right before I moved over here, I was staying with my auntie for like 2 weeks. And she was her and my uncle was arguing about like, oh, is this conscious rap? And my auntie's like, yeah, it's conscious rap. You don't hear what he's saying? He's wow, look, he just rapping. And I think they was playing the freestyle that he did on Just Incredible. Cause he rapped for, I'm like, God damn, that shit long as fuck. I'm like, I know the last freestyle I did was probably like 5 minutes maybe, but I cheated, bro. Like and I don't mean to speak. I think it's just something amazing. But I'm saying I cheated in the sense of like, I took older things that I kind of had already, but I changed it enough to where it's new. And then I wrote completely new stuff, and then I kind of just fit this one long. Cause even I rapped on Dedicate, on Dedication. But my butchering is dedicated. Tripping. But the Nipsey Hussle song with Kendrick. But I initially wrote that verse to Hate It or Love It. Anyways, I'm going into a fucking side story. So I was just in my thoughts. But my aunt and my uncle arguing, and I'm just like, oh, that's so fucking dope. Like they over here like this adult couple is having an argument about him. And it's the funniest thing, right? My auntie's son, my cousin, Jacob, his favorite rapper is Joey Badass. So I was fucking dope, and like, cause they didn't know, like, whenever the rap beef was happening, I want to call it rap beef. Whenever the competition was happening, and that shit was fire. That shit was like a playoff game. It really felt like a playoff. Hip hop need to make some shit like that. Like, we finna compete, like that way organized. Like if motherfuckers want a rap battle, even though rap battles exist, but do it with like tracks and shit like that. I don't know. I don't even know how that would work. Motherfuckers gonna abuse anyway. They be like, hey, this is the line, and just because someone want to win, they gonna step over the line. Like, you habitual line stepper, bro. Like, not for nothing. That I ain't gonna say that. I don't want to. But I'm just saying, like, some people, like, if these were the rules set, this is the line, and then you step on the line, like, all right, look, bro, I told you not to step on the line. You step on the line. I'm gonna look again. The line is right here. I'm gonna give you a warning. Right? I know you probably just used to stepping on the line when they say, I'm telling you right now, don't step on that line. Then he step on it again. Then it's like, all right, now we gotta go nuclear. Now, you know what I mean? But So I don't know. Fuck all that. But because I don't. But anyways, when that was happening, like my aunt didn't hear everything in real time. So I got off of Elliot Wilson's playlist, like on YouTube or whatever. It has like the whole like back and forth. It has the whole back and forth with like from I don't know whose song was first, but I think it was like Ray Vaughn or whatever. Like the whole playlist of all the rap song beefs. So my aunt and my little cousin was listening to all the songs. We having a discussion about it, and I'm just like, oh, this is so fucking cool, bro. This is some dope ass shit. And I just think it's funny how like you know what I'm saying, like my auntie like a really big like Ray Vaughn fan, and her son is a Joey Badass fan. I'm like, that's fire, that's dope, that's ill hip hop shit, and it's cool because I'm grateful that like even with those bars, no one, and I'm sure there's people that took certain things certain way, but for the most part, everybody was on like, this is hip hop, y'all, we rapping, like fuck all that. Like we not doing the other stuff, and everyone was participating, going fucking crazy. That's what I was inspired. I was like, my favorite song off there is when Joey rapped on that Tupac type beat. That's why I had to rap on it. I said, "Fuck you talking about?" I'm like, "God, if the instrumentals on YouTube, I'm rapping over it." Lo and behold, with that for the rap to kill this beat. Like Wayne said, I'm not never try. When I rap over other people's instrumentals, I swear to God, everything's because I love the song, and I want to, I want to prove that I could rap with the goats. Like that's what I'm trying. I want to earn my features, bro. Every time I try to pay for a feature, every time I try to pay to work with somebody, that shit is trash, bro. And I hate to say it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, and it don't be enough. Nigga don't want no fucking circumstances. You over here, I just worked, I just paid rent, paid my car, took my bitch out, you know what I'm saying, got money to save. And then motherfucker, I said, yes, $2,000. Alright? You know what I mean? And then motherfucker looks at you like, you a grown ass man, you ain't got $2,000? It's like, bro, I don't live in your reality, bro. And I don't know, sometimes maybe money disconnect people. Because way more poor people than there's rich people. And the majority of people that are trying to do it or try to get on, like it's not everyone has a financial backing. Because if they did, then they're not even reaching to y'all. Because they could just do it themselves as long as they have the information. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks for the people that are like genuine fans. Like I'm a genuine fan, so like the people that want like I ain't gonna lie, I'm super grateful. I got a feature with the game. Motherfucker can't tell me nothing. You understand? How that, bro? I bought the documentary physical probably like 5-6 times in my whole life. Every time I've had it and something happened to it, I got like it was always a part of my like you know how because we don't got CD players now, but I've been driving since I was 16 years old. So I was 2006. My first car was a 1995 Avenger. Fucking, you always had the CDs in the glove compartment. That's what you gotta have the CDs. So that the documentary has always been in my glove compartment up until now, because now I don't, now every shit digital. Now I gotta put a goddamn USB in my fucking car. Which actually would be a good idea for newer cars. But I don't know. In Puerto Rico, most people have older cars, so that is different. I think I can sell CDs over here low key. But goddamn, damn, I just lost my train of thought. Fuck. About I was damn, what the fuck? Now I'm checking. Man, shit. You know what? This technology, I can play that bit back. What the hell I was talking about? And I'm watching myself, telling myself what I was talking about. It's crazy. I really forgot. I can play that bit back. That's hilarious, bro. Fucking, documentary. Oh, my bad. Yeah, the game. That shit. Y'all like, I forgot the case. The goat. Yeah. So when I got the feature with the game, I don't give a fuck if that was like my bucket list of life. Like, ain't no way I'm leaving the earth without a game feature. The fuck, and I got it. You know what I mean? Like, gratefully too. You know what I mean? Hey, but I wish I could be in the documentary. That'd be phenomenal. but unfortunately, my business is not good right now. So, but yeah, I wish. But even going back to the initial point with me rapping over these beats and doing all that, that's really like I want to prove myself to the greats. I hope that somebody that I rap over there and is all right, that he now he got it or some to that degree because I'm actually doing my best. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, damn, I'm tripping down and be doing these freestyles or whatever. And then I remember Soul started. I don't remember when Soul started dropping his first like freestyles or whatever. But that shit was so inspiring. I'm like, what? This man's one of the legends. And it got me like, all right, now I gotta, yep. Because it's like, bro, like you gotta. Now you have to have something to, I want to elevate and get better. So if I'm sitting on the bench and I'm seeing LeBron, Steph, everybody do their thing. Oh, yo, you caught me on live, cuz. What's happening?
What up? What up?
What up, man?
What you doing, nigga?
I'm on live, man. Look, check out. Hey, say what's up to the live, bro.
Hey, bro, I just got done training my lip button shit, bro. I ain't got time for that shit right now, bro.
My bad, bro. You was training? Damn, nigga bust your lip today?
Yeah, bro, nigga, my ass whooped, bro. I ain't got,
Cap, bruh. You be dropping people on their head every day. How you let someone catch you slipping?
Bro, that nigga ain't catch me slipping. That nigga caught me while I was standing up.
Bro. Yeah, man, I'm chilling, bro. I just recorded, what's that shit called? Holla Back, baby. Woo, woo. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because I've been dropping, but I dropped another verse to it that sounded way better than the first verse. Because I've been wrote this shit, but I never did it. And I was just on live. I recorded it on live, and I'm just chilling. Ain't no one on this one right now. Bruh. That shit was so fucking gas, bruh. Yo, man, Tyler's a monster, bruh. And it's so dope because, like, one, it's just him on stage the whole time. He ain't got dancers and all the, but, like, the light work and what was dope to me, bro, you know I'm in Puerto Rico, bro, and I've been complaining, like, ain't no hip-hop shit over here, ooh. Yeah. Bro, when I tell you the arena was, even the songs that I'm not familiar with Tyler, the creator, the arena was singing his fucking songs, bro. And I'm just like, bro, it was crazy, bro. And clearly, Puerto Rico ratio of baddies is wild, bro. Every three out of every 5 Puerto Rican women is bad, bro. So, like, just the whole goddamn, it was fire, bro. It was fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had so much fun, bro. And I was in the, not, it's not really the pit, but it's like the floor. It was just all, like, there's no chairs. Everyone just, like, standing and shit like that. But it was so packed that it was impossible to get to the front.
Damn, it looked like it was a vibe, bro.
Nah, yet, bruh. That shit was crazy, bruh. I wish I had got there earlier so I could have been, like, closer. But, like, it was fun. And this is my first time going to the arena. So I never, I've never been there. Bruh, parking over there is ugly as fuck, bro. I swear to God. That shit. Heck nah, bro. People in Puerto Rico know how to drive how people in Puerto Rico drive. Meaning, they don't, like, you know how you got lines on the floor and this your lane? They don't give a fuck about no lines. Everybody just drive it. All right, you go, I go, he go. They lying? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Tyler created funny as fuck. They was talking about some, what's up, putos? And everybody yelling, puto! And then the nigga said, puñeta. And saying puñeta is like saying fuck, like, right? He's like, puteta! And then everyone's like, yeah! He's like, is that it? No! And bruh, shit was funny, bruh. He'd put the little sombrero on like Benny. But he killed, bruh. Tyler, one of them, bro. That's just cool. And I didn't realize that was the last concert of his, like, tour or whatever. And that was his first time performing in Puerto Rico.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
That's fire.
Yeah, bro. Shit.
Nah, I was just checking on you off. I know you off today. What you got planned for the rest of the day?
Shit, I talked to Nick. We supposed to be recording the skit around 9 o'clock. But I'm probably just gonna vibe. Like I wanted to record this. I got to clean up. Just handle some chores, bro. I'm trying to get everything right so I can kind of like, cause man, tell you once this, like, bro, I'm gonna take my little vacation that I deserve. Like I need my, cause I've been working. If it's not work, it's rap. If it's not rap, it's this and that. And like I need my just a small break just so I could realign. But I'm like, man, shit, boy, been in the gym. Hey, Cam, bro, I'm gonna catch up to you, bro. That boy getting slow. Huh?
Hey, bro. I said, go ahead, got it, bro.
Yeah, swole, bro. We're gonna catch up. But now outside of that, bro, I'm cooling, bro.
Nah, that's good. Well, just tap in with me when y'all record. If I'm free, I'll tap in. I want to hear.
Alright, for sure. Oh man, that shit gonna be fun, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm definitely be funny around.
Yeah, bro. Shit, man. Shit, tap in with me, bro. Yes, sir.
Man, be safe.
You too, bro. Love. My bad. Goddamn. See, my thing is, you know what's crazy? That boy got 2 phones now for nothing. Cause my phone, now that my phone's been dry, it's just like I wasn't intentionally trying to get 2 phones. I think it's cool because Keem, the 2 phone baby Keem, like, oh yeah, I got 2 phones, like baby Keem, and then the homies got 2 phones. We all got 2 phones, but it was a necessity, bro. Because my phone broke, and AT&T is now in Puerto Rico, so I had to get another phone until this phone was fixed. Because I can't go to work without no phone. It's impossible. I will not be able to know to go. Anyways, all right, shit. Let's get to finish this mix. All right, and then it'll be light because
Might not have the riches, but there's so much authenticity. I ain't compromising nothing. Bad vibes get destructive. High five, my vibe. I ain't talking hands touching. Purging the corruption, coconut water with ice. So much authenticity. I ain't compromising nothing. Bad vibes get destructive. High five, my vibe. I ain't talking hands touching. Purging the corruption, coconut water with ice. Obsessed with my progression. The only thing that's on my mind. Nothing less than success and keeping my conscience. I can't be selling out just to raise my budget. Nope. Pockets full of hope. How the non-believer more connected to the source. Recognize divine inside the woman that I'm blessing. In my adolescence, I was Luke with the force. Cruise on this course, took a detour. Had to take a side quest. Young's leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest mode, shoot my shot, then reload. How you so productive with your battery on low? Really, I don't know. I've been going with the flow. I increase my vocab, still can't recognize no. Yup, confidence in every step. Doubting is irrelevant. Stop procrastinating, got my foot on goal. Very island, I'm running with ease. What they see is a flash to me, it's space speed. Picking up pace and a race with my reflection. Master self movements on my thoughts, reflectors. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. 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 Look forward to rejections, confirmed what is not for me. Uncover my third eye, I can see the unseen. Tap into the cosmos, youngin' is an earth sign. My Venus is an Aries, so you know I'm already love. I no time wasted, every moment's really major. Retreat to reconnect, had to resurrect my passion. Hand transactions, what I spell makes magic. How the fuck you this calm with a smile and be snapping? They don't see the turmoil of feeling in my bad days. Had to meditate just to keep myself from spazzing. Trouble being patient, I can help it be productive. Trauma got me guilty, I can take a break for nothing. See monster compensate the strain that it take on me, along with its juices that I drank from this Georgia peeps. Keeps me re-energized, entering a new prime. My higher and my lower self posed to hit the fusion. Best of both worlds, rich thoughts and broke hunger. Fly hither.
damn, his vocals are so clean. You hear how clean he sound versus this.
when you were a kid, did you think that BET was only for black people?
When I was a little kid, I didn't know what BET was. I was so naive that
Did you think that?
I didn't know the difference between.
I'm keeping all that and shit. I don't give a fuck. Cause I'm a, you know, a lot of these freestyles, bro. I play it for me. So I'm listening. My bad. I was checking I forgot I was alive for a second. I was out of touch. I was actually. Yeah, too loud. Alright, that's perfect now.
Hold up, affected with the pen. You can tell immediately I might not have the riches, but there's so much authenticity. I ain't compromising nothing. Bad vibes get destructive. High five, my vibe. I ain't talking hands touching. Purging the corruption, coconut water with ice. Obsessed with my progression, only thing that's on my mind. Nothing less than success and keeping my conscience. He be selling out just to raise my budget. Nope, pockets full of hope. How to not believe I'm more connected to the source. Recognize divine inside the woman that I'm blessing. In my adolescence, I was Luke with the force. Cruise on this course, took a detour. Had to take a side quest. Young's leveled up, now it's back and main objective. Conquest mode, shoot my shot, then reload. How you so productive with your back on low? Really, I don't know. I be going with the flow. I increase my vocab, still can't recognize no. Yup, confidence in every step, doubting is irrelevant. Stop procrastinating, got my foot on go. Berry Island, I'm running with ease. What they see is a flash to me, it's space speed. Picking up pace and a race with my reflection. Master self moves on my thoughts, reflectors. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. 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 Look forward to rejections, confirmed what is not for me. Uncover my third eye, I can see the unseen. Tap into the cosmos, youngin' is an earth sign. My Venus is an Aries, so you know I'm Mari love. I no time wasted, every moment's treated major. Retreat to reconnect, had to resurrect my passion. Hand transactions, what I spell makes magic. How the fuck you this calm with a smile and be snapping? They don't see the turmoil of feeling in my back. Bad days had to meditate just to keep myself a spazzing. Trouble being patient, I can help it be productive. Trauma got me guilty, I can take a break for nothing. Sea moss to compensate the strain that it take on me, along with its juices that I drank from this Georgia peeps. Keeps me re-energized, entering a new prime. My higher and my lower self post to hit the fusion. Best of both worlds, rich thoughts and broke hunger. Pen strike the paper, sparks fly, hit with thunder. No law enforcement, I'm just running up a ticket. And I ain't even got a lot of kicking. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back.
Fuck with it, that shit fly.
Cruising, top on the Sadie's low. Turn this up when you hear this on the radio. Blasting with the 1980 flow. Make the necks on the ladies go. Holla, that's what a pretty thug would do. Hit Branson, get a 50 jug or two. Y'all throwing on them gritty mugs for who? Like y'all don't know what 50 slugs will do. Hating, I just bought the booze. I put y'all in them front page articles. I got them looking at the Billboard chart to views. And I still freestyle to start the clues. Rapping, I'm that kid who bout the dough. I done cop coke and started drought before. Shit platinum, out the dough. Now I drop the top down just to shout the hoes. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back.
This is so fire. I'm gonna keep it just like this. It's like, even though it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Clearly, I pulled this one to look video.
Ma, I make you famous. The kid been making these mommies yell Papacita since Kangos and shell top Adidas. Love when tetas look like they'll pop through beaters. The hips won't fit in the L drop two-seater. But ma, I ain't the type to love ya. I'm a trifling, good for nothing type of brother. This cute face will make your wife smile. And I check in 2 bags and one's just a suitcase full of lifestyles. And we both ran out, player. Difference is you a sweet substitute. I'm a penthouse player. Y'all seen my rings borders. It's full of queen and king's daughters. It's clean as spring water. F's for freaking, A's alright. B's for bottles that pop all night. O's for the ounces that I got. That we blow every day. Know why? Why not? Right now you probably like me, but later on you gonna love me. And right now you probably want me, but later on you gonna need me. And right now you don't like me, but later on you
Like that. Fabulous. We are.
This is cool. This is cool.
affected with the pen. You can tell immediately I might not have. Hold up, affected with the pen. You can tell immediately I might not have.
This sound crazy right now.
So much authenticity, I ain't compromising nothing. Bad vibes get destructive. High five. Hold up, affected with the pen. You can tell immediately I might not have the riches, but there's so much authenticity, I ain't compromising nothing. Bad vibes get so much authenticity, I ain't compromising nothing. Bad vibes get destructive. High five, my authenticity, I ain't compromising nothing. Bad vibes get destructive. High five, my vibe. I ain't talking hands touching. Purging the corruption, coconut water with ice. Obsessed with my progression, only thing that's on my mind. Nothing less than success and keeping my.
My bad. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm doing the delays right now. And I got this. I know I'm sure this is a much simpler, better way, but this sounds better for me. Because I don't want the fucking delay on every fucking word. I wanted it to the end word. So I got to kind of do a little thing like this.
Hold up, affected with the pen. You can tell immediately I might not have the riches, but there's so much authenticity, I ain't compromising nothing. Bad vibes get destructive. High five, my vibe. I ain't talking hands touching. Purging the corruption, coconut water with ice. Obsessed with my progression, only thing that's on my mind. Nothing less than success and keeping my conscience. And keep me selling out just to raise the corruption, coconut water with ice. Obsessed with my vibe. I ain't talking hands touching. Purging the corruption, coconut water with ice. Obsessed with my progression, only thing that's on my mind. Nothing less than success and keeping my conscience. And keep me selling, only thing that's on my mind. Nothing less than success and keeping my conscience. I can't be selling out just to raise my budget. Nope, pockets full of hope. How did I believe I'm more connected to the source just to raise my budget? Nope, pockets full of hope. How did I believe I raise my budget? Nope, pockets full of hope. How did I believe I'm more connected to the source? Recognize the right inside the woman that I'm blessing. Am I adolescent? Nope, pockets full of hope. How did I believe I'm more connected? Pockets full of hope. How did I believe I'm more connected to the source? Recognize the right more connected to the source. Recognize the right inside the woman that I'm blessing. In my adolescence, I was Luke with the force. Cruise on this course, took the detour. Had a taste for the hope. How did I believe I'm more connected to the source? Recognize the right inside the woman that that's with my progression. Only thing talking hands touching. Purging the corruption, coconut water with ice. Obsessed with my progression. Only thing that's on my mind. Nothing less than success and keeping my conscience. I can't be selling out just to raise my budget. Nope, pockets full of hope. How did I believe I'm more connected to the source? Recognize the right inside the woman that I'm blessing. In my adolescence, I was Luke with the force. Cruise on this course, took the detour. Had to take a side quest. Once leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest mode, shoot my shot, then reload. How you so productive with your battery on low? Really, I don't know. I be going with the flow. I increase my vocab, still can't recognize, you know. That's my progression, only thing that's on my mind. Nothing less than success and keep my conscience. And keep selling out just to raise my budget. Nope, pockets full of hope. And now I just don't believe I'm more connected to the source. Recognize the fine inside the woman that I'm to raise my budget. Nope, pockets full of hope. How did I believe my budget? Nope, pockets full of hope. How did I believe I'm more connected budget? Nope, pockets full of hope. How to budget? Nope, pockets full of hope. How did I believe to raise my budget? Nope, pockets full of hope. How did I raise my budget? Nope, pockets full of hope. How did I believe I'm more connected? Nope, pockets full of hope. How to nope, pockets full of hope. How did I believe I'm more connected to the source? Nope, pockets full of hope. How did I believe I'm more connected to the source? Recognize the divine inside the woman that I'm full of hope. Full of hope, full of hope. Pockets full of hope. How did I believe I'm more connected to the source? Recognize the divine inside the woman that I'm blessing. In my adolescence, I was Luke with the force. Cruise on this course, took a detour. Had to take these side quests. Young's leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest mode, shoot my shot, then reload. How you so productive? Battery on low. Really, I don't know. It's my budget. Nope. pockets full of hope. How to not believe I'm more connected to the source. Recognize divine inside the woman that I'm blessing. In my pockets full of hope. How to not believe I'm pockets full of hope. How to not believe I'm pockets full of hope. How to not believe I'm more connected to the source. Pockets full of hope. How to not believe I'm more connected to the source. Recognize divine inside the woman that I'm blessing. In my adolescence, I was Luke with more connected to the source. Recognize divine inside the woman that I'm blessing. In my adolescence, I was Luke with the force. Cruise on this course, took a detour. Divine inside the woman that I'm blessing. In my adolescence, I was Luke with the force. Cruise on this adolescence, I was Luke with the force. Cruise on this course, took a detour. My adolescence, I was Luke with the force. Cruise on this course, took a detour. Had to take a side quest. I was Luke with the force. Cruise on this course, took a detour. Had to take a side quest. Now it's leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest mode. Cruise on this course, took a detour. Had to take a side quest. Now it's leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest mode. Shoot up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest is leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Up, now it's back to main objective.
I'm just trying to see how this shit sound. Minks in Miami, shorty know that I'm a winner.
Back to main objective. Now it's back to main objective. Now it's back to main objective. Conquest mode, shoot my shot, them level up. Now it's back to main objective. Conquest up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest mode, shoot up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest mode, shoot my shot, then reload. How you so productive with your battery on low? Really, I main objective. Conquest goes back to main objective. Conquest goes back to main objective. Conquest mode, shoot my shot, then reload. How you so back to main objective? Conquest mode, shoot back to main objective. Conquest mode, shoot my shot, then reload.
Oh yeah, that shit clean.
Really, I don't know. To the detour, had to take a side quest.
I didn't realize that there's some parts I'm like, damn, I should have pronounced that a little better right there. But thank God I got this older verse now. The second one, that shit just gonna be what it is. But it sounds so good too. So let's get it.
Side quest, young's leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest force, cruise on this course to success and keep my conscious. I can't be selling out just to raise my budget. Nope. Pockets full of hope. How to not believe I'm more connected to the source. Recognize divine inside the woman that I'm blessing. In my adolescence, I was Luke with the force. Cruise on this course, took a detour. Had to take a side quest. I was Luke with the force. Cruise on this course, took a detour. Had to take a side quest. Young's leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Blessing. In my adolescence, I was Luke with the force. Cruise on this course, took a detour. Had to take a side quest. Young's leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest mode, shoot my shot, then reload. How you so productive with your battery on low? Really, I don't know. I've been growing with the side quest. Young's leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest took a detour, had to take a side quest. Young's leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest mode, shoot cruise on this course, took a detour, had to take a side quest. Young's leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest mode, shoot my shot, then reload. How you so productive with your battery on low? Really, I don't know. I've been growing with the flow. I increase my vocab, still can't recognize no. Yup, confidence in every step, doubting is irrelevant. Stop it growing with the flow. I increase my vocab, still can't recognize no. Yup, confidence in every step, doubting is irrelevant. Stop procrastinating, got my foot on goal. Barry Allen, I'm running with ease. What they see is a flash to me, it's pretty speed. Picking up pace on a race. Barry Allen, I'm running with ease. What they see is a flash to me, it's pretty speed. Running with ease. What they see is a flash to me, it's goal. Barry Allen, I'm running with ease. What they see is a flash to me, it's pretty speed. Picking up pace on a race on my reflection. What they see is a flash to me, it's pretty speed. Picking up pace on a race on my reflection. Master self movers on my thoughts, reflectors. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. This course took a detour, had to take a side quest. Young's leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest mode, shoot my shot, then reload. How you so productive with your battery on low? Really, I don't know. I've been growing with the flow. I increase my vocab, still can't recognize no. Yup, confidence in every step, doubting is irrelevant. Stop procrastinating, got my foot on goal. Barry Allen, I'm running with ease. What they see is a flash to me, it's pretty speed. Picking up pace on a race on my reflection. Master self movers on my thoughts, reflectors. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back.
Alright. Let's run it from the top.
Hold up, affected with the pen. You can tell immediately I might not have the riches, but there's so much authenticity. I ain't compromising nothing. Bad vibes get destructive. High five, my vibe. I ain't talking hands touching. Urging the corruption, coconut water with ice. Obsessed with my progression, only thing that's on my mind. Nothing less than success and keeping my conscious. I can't be selling up just to raise my budget. Nope, pockets full of hope. How to not believe I'm more connected to the source. Recognize the divine inside the woman that I'm blessing. And my adolescence, I was built with the force. Cruise on this course, took a detour. Had to take the side quest. Guns leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest mode, shoot my shot, then reload. How you so productive with your battery on low? Really, I don't know. I be going with the flow. I increase my vocab, still can't recognize no. Yo, confidence in every step, doubting is irrelevant. Stop procrastinating, got my foot on goal. Berry Island, I'm running with ease. What they see is a flash to me, it's space speed. Picking up pace and a race with my reflection. Master self movements on my thoughts, reflexes. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. 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 Look forward to rejections, confirmed what is not for me. Uncover my third eye, I can see the unseen. Tap into the cosmos, youngin' is an earth sign. My Venus is an Aries, so you know I'm already love. I no time wasted, every moment's treated major. Retrieve and reconnect, had to resurrect my passion. Hand transactions, what I spell makes magic. How the fuck you this calm with a smile and be snapping? They don't see the turmoil of feeling in my bad days. Had to meditate just to keep myself a spasm. Trouble being patient, I can help it be productive. Trauma got me guilty, I can take a break for nothing. See monster compensate the strain that it take on me, along with this juices that I drank when this joint of peeps keeps me re-energized. Entering a new prime, my higher and my lower self post to hit the fusion. Best of both worlds, rich thoughts and broke hunger. Pen strike the paper, sparks fly, hear the thunder. No law enforcement, I'm just running up a ticket, and I ain't even got a lot of kicking. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Cruising. Top on the savings low. Turn this up when you hear this on the radio. Blasting with the 1980 flow. Make the necks on the ladies go. Holla, that's what a pretty thug would do. Hit Branson, get a 50 jug or two. Y'all throwing on them gritty mugs for who? Like y'all don't know what 50 slugs would do. Hating, I just bought the booze. I put y'all in them front page articles. I got them looking at the billboard chart to dudes. And I still freestyle to start the clues. Rapping, I'm that kid who bout the dough. I done cop coke and started drought before. Shit platinum, out the dough. Now I drop the top down just to shout the hoes. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'. Back, youngin'. Me uncover my look forward to rejections, confirmed what is not for me. Uncover my third eye, I can see the unseen. Tap into the cosmos, youngin' is an earth sign. My Venus is an Aries, so you know I'm already love. I no time wasted, every moment's treated major. Retrieve and reconnect, had to resurrect my passion. Hand transactions, what I spell makes magic. How the fuck you this calm with a smile and be snapping? They don't see the turmoil of feeling in my bad days. Had to meditate just to keep myself a spasm. Trouble being patient, I can help it be productive. Trauma got me guilty, I can take a break for nothing. See monster compensate the strain that it take on me, along with this juices that I drank when this joint of peeps keeps me re-energized. Entering a new prime, my higher and my lower self post to hit the fusion. Best of both worlds, rich thoughts and broke hunger. Pen strike the paper, sparks fly, hear the thunder. No law enforcement, I'm just running up a ticket, and I ain't even got a lot of kicking. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Cruising. Top on the city's low. Turn this up when you hear this on the radio. Blasting with the 1980 flow. Make the necks on the ladies go. Holla, that's what a pretty thug would do. Hit Branson, get a 50 jug or two. Y'all throwing on them gritty mugs for who? Like y'all don't know what 50 slugs would do. Hating, I just bought the booze. I put y'all in them front page articles. I got them looking at the billboard chart to dudes. And I still freestyle to start the clues. Rapping, I'm that kid who bout the dough. I done cop coke and started drought before. Shit platinum.
Fuck it. With the ending to it. Should we do it?
And these mommies yell pop and started drought before. Shit platinum out the door. Now I shout the holla back. Holla back.
Fuck it, let it ride. I don't care. Hip hop. I was about to freestyle on that bitch. As you can see, I'm one of the best rappers ever to touch the microphone. Disconnected. I'm trying to find my way home. I'm trying to duck off all these shows. That's the equivalence of thoughts. I'm giving you my thoughts. I can't stop. I'm Puerto Rican Tupac. 7 days of manifestation theory. That's when they first started to hear me clearly. See, it's easy. I wish I ain't gonna lie. I wish I was a nasty ass freestyler, but I can't. I think I can't. Like, but because I'm so like, especially when it comes to my verses, I'm like hanging on to every fucking word. So like, I like to put it together, like come from. You know what I mean, real obviously. But like just being effort. Like some people could freestyle and just be effortless, bro. When I used to go to Miami Dade, like shout out to like Docious and like Exile, Madly, and everybody out of Miggy, RP to Danny, like everybody like at the wall. They used to just freestyle, bro, and they'd be going. Man, I had this one video, bro, and I can't find it, bro. That shit gone now because it was on MySpace. But we was all at Dade, and like they was in the site, bro, and they were rapping for hours, just going and going and going and going and going, bro. You'd be so fucking dope. That was so inspirational. I was like, oh, it's real. It's not just a dream or like something that's far fetched. Because when you see something on TV, it seems wild. So like that was kind of, especially around that time, because I think that's around the time I wrote The Secret as well. So I'm experiencing that in real time every day. We just chilling while smoking, rapping, busting random missions. Shit was dope, bro. But with that being said, I I got to bear witness to that, bro, and like I was like, man. So now I could just like I could put words. I think if we just rap, I could rap. Like I don't think it's not gonna be nothing crazy unless I pull a pre-written out my damn mind. Like one of my favorite verses that I wrote so far. It's an old verse, but that's why I redid it. And this is kind of inspired me to redo this one too. So I was like, nah, because I like this verse, and I never got to get the second verse off. And this was actually gonna be a song. Like I was gonna turn this to like a song, but I chose my path like the soap. I gotta live. I'm the chosen one, the light in the dark, like Anakin's son. Fuck your opinion, it's irrelevant. If I ain't good looking, that the woman I'm with heaven set. Don't worry if I'm relevant, just know what my intention is. I done gave my livelihood and I don't regret any cent spent on these countless nights. Stressing if my money right. Looking in the mirror, crack my fist, I'm gonna win tonight. Yes, Lord. Look who's in his pocket again. And tell you when I'm balling, don't go buy you a Benz. Shit, the way that I was feeling had to do it again. And hop up out that motherfucker with a vicious intent. I mean, a queen with some hips, that girl some tits. No matter what set of lips, they both taking his weight. I don't mean to be vulgar. I got the hold on my shoulders. I'm just dropping some heavy. Yeah, I got nothing but love for you. Playing Rush Hour, not really watching it. It's in the background while I'm gonna lay it back down. I can find I came up, my pockets bleed for pay cuts. I had to switch and stop. I had to switch a job. I know my value. Fuck a pay cut. I'm all about my paper. Explode like a shinobi. I lost it all. I had to reconnect like Ben Kenobi. Nikes on my feet. I run this bitch just like I'm Kobe. Hat to the side. While you talking, you don't know me. You know the tip that I'm on, so let me stick the tip in. I be hitting spots I heard that she ain't know existed. My life is a movie. Somehow it was written. I don't never trip. We packing bags and tripping. We ain't gonna never die. That's one of my favorite verses. I'm like, oh, yeah. When I recorded it the first time, it just sounded so nasty because I did something by accident. Like, there's a noise. Like before I'm doing the manual, taking the noise out the track. There's like a plug-in on the master that it was on. But what it does is it puts the noise on all of the fucking tracks, and that shit muffled my vocals. And I was wondering at the time, like, why is it like it's not? What am I doing? I'm like, damn, is my mic gone? Like, I got about to back down. It was none of that. It was the fact that I was fucking I had that shit on. I didn't even notice it. So when I recorded, I'm like, oh, I love the verse, but it just doesn't sound good. So I'm like, nah, I got to get this shit justice again. So I was like, I want to do the same thing to Fab, because I'm like, the video I got sound dope, but I'm like, I need to have this with the second verse, and then we're gonna let that whole bitch play out the whole song. Fuck it. It's my mixtape. These are all like I have a like bro, I don't know how many freestyles how many I got this year. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 fucking freestyles is crazy. All different songs. Some is just a verse, or like a couple of them in the beginning it was just a verse. Cause like when I heard the first freestyle I did is technically it was like the last day of last year, but Doechii song "Girl Get Up." That's such an amazing song. Like SZA and Doechii's a crazy ass combination, and the song is beautiful. And I like how she's like, "Yo, y'all, fuck is wrong with y'all? I'm over here busting my ass," which is crazy because I see like people say something. Like, "Oh, where's this person at? See, this person was a what's the word they use? Industry plan or whatever." But then, like, if it's not in your algorithm, like I'm a Doechii fan, so I'm a fucking. She's all in my algorithm. And I'm like, damn, she going crazy. She doing a bunch of shit. But like, if it's not in your algorithm, it's like outside of mine. You don't know what people are doing unless you see them doing it or whatever. And if you're not really tapped in, if you're not really a fan, you're not gonna know what they're doing. I think this is why it's kind of hard, like on a local level too. Like, because people get on Instagram, they follow the people they follow, but like a local artist, you kind of gotta earn, like, oh, earn the fucking, someone becoming your fan. But anyways, I was like, nah, I'm just gonna do it first. That's when I have my little shit. And I was like, oh, this is dope. I'm like, I ain't rap on no love shit in a long time either. So I was like, because the beat told me to do that, but I'm like, it's not necessarily the concept of the song. But yeah, and then Whacked Out Murals was like, it's funny, I dropped Whacked Out Murals because I dropped WBR. I'm like, oh shit, it's dope. One YouTube video, this and third, whatever. And I posted it. And I don't know, bro. I was like, all right, I'm grateful for the people that tapped in, and I want everyone to tap in. So I was like, let me get this off. And you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Sometimes I be seeing stuff and like, someone just like play ahead on me low key. I'm like, nah, maybe I'm tripping. I don't need to be in my mind. That's why I hate social media. You see some shit, motherfucker. You think they're talking about you? It has nothing to do with you. Nothing. This shit just happened yesterday. The homie was on the comments and whatever. Like we was having a dialogue, right? So when the live is done, YouTube automatically generates, especially if you're doing it on phone and like horizontal, it'll generate a live like a clip. So I've seen it like cool, and it's like, oh, we was talking about like. I was saying Wayne is one of the greatest artists. Like Wayne is my favorite rapper. Clearly, thank Little Wayne for the reason I'm rapping. Feeling like a hoe when they Blue Magic. Nigga asked me what I'm doing this year. I'm rapping. Can't waste time. I waited for way too long. I'm saying, spilling these motions, all of my verses. I feel wait. Spilling these motions, all of my wait. What? I forgot what it is. Spilling these motions, all of my verses. I for relief when I'm in peace. There's no way that I'm. Oh, see, I gotta try. See, I can't wait to get out of create mode so I can now refine. That's why even too rapping over older stuff, man. I'm refining everything. I gotta be on point. I'm doing everything that I can to increase my intelligence, to keep my just be the best version of myself. I don't got too much time. Once these gray hairs pop out, and I gotta be an old rapper. I mean, I'm still rap, but then this just I gotta do some like cool, fucking artsy shit. You know what I'm saying? I got like a small window to have like some type of commercial success while I still look good and shit. I mean, I'm gonna look good for a long time. If you look at my dad's 80. No, I'm tripping. I just added 10 years on my dad. That's crazy. My dad is 75. My dad's 75 years old. He'll be 76 this year. Right? But if you look at my dad, he look like he's 50. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just, now he's gotten a little older and he got like health stuff or whatever. But like when let's say 5 years back, my dad was clean. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I mean, like you see my dad, like, dang, he look young as fuck. But now, I'm 69 or 70. So I think I'm gonna look young for a long time, bro. But yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna end the live here. I appreciate for everyone that's tapped in. Just, and I'm just excited I get to do this for everybody and y'all and stuff like that. So this one fucking dope. So and yeah, the song done. So we're gonna upload this whole. You'll see it later today. Yep, it's here.
Hold up, affected with the pen. You can tell immediately I might not have the riches, but there's so much authenticity. I ain't compromising nothing. Bad vibes get destructive. High five, my vibe. I ain't talking hands touching. Urgent of corruption, coconut water with ice. Obsessed with my progression, only thing that's on my mind. Nothing less than success and keeping my conscience. I can't be selling out just to raise my budget. Nope, pockets full of hope. How to not believe I'm more connected to the source. Recognize the divine inside the woman that I'm blessing. In my adolescence, I was weak with the force. Cruise on this course, took the detour. Had to take a side quest. Young's leveled up, now it's back to main objective. Conquest mode, shoot my shot, then reload. How you so productive with your battery on low? Really, I don't know. I've been going with the flow. I increase my vocab, still can't recognize no. Yup, confidence in every step, doubting is irrelevant. Stop procrastinating, got my foot on goal. Very island, I'm running with ease. What they see is a flash to me, it's very speed. Picking up pace and a race on my reflection. Master self movements on my thoughts, reflexes. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'.